Good evening, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for July 23rd, 2014, Wednesday night around 7:50 in Billerica, Massachusetts. The clouds are getting thicker and thicker, and we might get some thunder showers, which could be severe. Be careful out there because some of these thunder showers could be very windy and stuff, could knock down power lines and stuff, but it's going to cool us off to lower humidity for the next couple of days. On to some news. Only 77 more days into the Boston Bruins 2014-2015 season starts against the Philadelphia Flyers at TD Garden. A lot of Bruins fans are just waiting for the Bruins season to start because they were disappointed during the playoffs when they lost to Montreal in 7 games. They did not even show up for games 6 and 7, and they were the 20th pick to win the Cup last year. I don't know if they're going to be the 20th pick again to win the Cup this year, but we'll find out. And one more thing before my final video blog of the night. RDT, 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 RDT. Save this, save this, save this. Okay? To my third and final blog of the night. It's a personality profile subject, and this personality profile is about former NBA player Antoine Walker. Antoine Walker was a power forward who played 12 seasons in the NBA with the Celtics, Mavericks, Hawks, Heat, Timberwolves, and Grizzlies. He spent the majority of his career with the Celtics. He came out of Kentucky University. He won a national championship with them in 1996, then went into the NBA draft and got drafted by the Boston Celtics. He spent his first 7 years of his NBA career with the Boston Celtics. He was named All-Rookie NBA Team in 1997. He made 3 All-Star teams with the Celtics, and he and Paul Pierce was like a tandem, which, you know, they were probably going to lead the Celtics to greater heights if they stayed together the entire career. But when Danny Ainge became general manager of the Boston Celtics, he shipped Antoine Walker to the Mavericks, and that's when his career kind of went downhill. He bounced around from team to team and stuff, ending his NBA career in 2008. His career stats for the NBA: 893 games played. He averaged 17.5 career points per game, which was pretty good. But then after he ended his NBA career, a lot of trouble happened for Antoine Walker. He got arrested for DUI multiple times. He had a lot of robberies back when he was playing. Merchandise was stolen from him. Valuables, collectibles was all stolen from him. And also Antoine Walker had a gambling problem. Antoine Walker made over $100 million during his NBA career, but it all vanished because he was a heavy gambler. He owed a lot of people money for his gambling debts. 2010, he actually had to file for Chapter 7 just to save himself. And this is when he thought about starting a comeback to the NBA at the age of 34. But Antoine was, very out of shape. He played 2 years in the NBA Developmental League, and he was getting just paid peanuts just to try to pay off his gambling debts and somehow try to get an NBA team to look at him and sign him to a contract. But no NBA team would want to deal with his problems, and he wasn't playing that good because he was kind of out of shape. He weighed maybe 250, 300 pounds, I heard, and that's not really great for an NBA player. And in 2012, he just decided there's no chance of him coming back to the NBA, so he had to stop. He had to call it a career, and that's real sad for him because if Antoine Walker stayed with the Boston Celtics his entire career, then who knows, maybe he would have been maybe a candidate for the Hall of Fame. I bet his number 8 would have been retired by the Celtics by now. But Antoine Walker is one of those cases with what if in sports history. And also also with the money problems he has. It's just sad to see athletes spend their money like crazy. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars he made, over $108 million during his career. Why couldn't he save some? Why couldn't he donate it to charity? Why couldn't he donate it to? He could have helped out people who in time of need. But some of these athletes like invest in stuff that they're not really supposed to. They have so many cars, so many luxuries and stuff. How many cars do they need? How many houses do they need? Because eventually it's going to run thin, and it was so sad to see this happen for Antoine Walker. But sometimes you don't feel sympathy for people who make hundreds of millions of dollars, because some people don't know what to do with money if they are so rich like that. It's a real shame for him, but he's, you can't feel bad for Antoine Walker. Well, I'll be back tomorrow with at least 3 to 6 more video blogs, and tomorrow's Hall of Fame player that I'm going to discuss about who should be in the who should be a Hall of Famer or not, if this person's a Hall of Famer or not. My subject will be former Bruins player Rick Middleton. Okay, have a good night, Facebook friends and YouTube followers.